For some people, classic movies live not only on the screen and on cassette, they survive in memorabilia collected by tragic figures like this.
I have a disease. I'm a collector. I collect movie memorabilia, and I just can't stop. Oh, it started innocently enough. You ate by 10 stills, a couple of books, but then it got worse. Fan magazines, posters, lobby cards, souvenirs, giveaways, toys, you name it. Finally, I had no choice. In order to support my habit,
I became a film critic. Well, it's true. Collecting is a habit and a disease, but it's also a lot of fun.
There are conventions all over the country where collectors buy, sell, and swap their favorite stuff. Specialized conventions, too, like the science fiction gatherings where you can't tell the collectors from the characters they're interested in. Or maybe you can. And the annual Mouse Club convention for Disney collectors, who are legion and who come from all over the world.
In Japan, we can only buy new stuff. But over here, people collect, antique stuff, and that's what we go for. We go crazy.
Some of this may have started out as kid stuff, but it isn't anymore.
How much are you asking for this hand car stand?
$900.
Why is it so expensive?
They were a rare piece made back in 1934, and depending on the condition is what causes the factor to be more scarcer and raises the price.
Now, John, this is a replica of the original, isn't it?
Exactly. It's a replica of the item made in 1934.
And you even went so far as to reproduce the original box.
Well, the box is a big part of the product. The box is a sign of the times. It usually tells a little story. We put it in a box like this, and it's actually part of the package.
And what's the difference in price between this replica and the original, would you say, in today's market?
Oh, about 6 or 7 times the difference.
Dave, you have 3 copies of the same Fantasia book here. What's the difference?
Well, of course, these two don't have the dust cover, and they're in varying conditions. This does have the dust cover with an autograph by Walt Disney, and this is part of my collection.
So you wouldn't sell that one?
Correct.
Does that mean that you're content that you have the perfect copy of the Fantasia book?
Well, there's never a perfect copy. I'd like to get a dust jacket in better condition than this.
There's a real collector for you, never satisfied. But that's all part of the hobby, the thrill of the chase. And that chase can lead to a convention or a specialty store.
Bringing a collector to a store like Chick-a-Boom is like dropping a chocoholic in the middle of Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's enough to give anyone a case of the gimmies. Yes, collecting is addictive, but it's also fun, so long as you keep your self-control. I'm Leonard Maltin. Entertainment this week. Ooh, are those Three Stooges hand puppets?
All right. Good evening. Night, Monsieur Pointe.